Thursdays, where we bring in key nuggets to help you in your everyday life. Yes, we are here. I want to welcome those that are joining live as well as those that are watching the rebroadcast. We are going to get started in just a few minutes as we begin our Thriving Thursdays. So as you log in, comment where you are calling from. Don't be afraid to give the thumbs up, the hearts, the laughs, any of those. Leave comments if you would like, because this is an interactive live video. As well as if you're watching the rebroadcast, I will make sure that I go back to look at the comments and interact with your comments. So I just wanted to welcome everybody as we are going to get started with our Thriving Thursday. Our topic today is the power of approval. And as we wait for a few more to come in, it is March Madness. I am super excited about March Madness. I watched some of the games today. Haven't seen any of the Virginia teams play yet, but I know that they will be playing most of the exciting games that I actually want to see, like UNC, Duke, Virginia Tech, UVA. Who else plays tomorrow? Liberty. Does Syracuse play tonight or tomorrow? I can't remember, but a lot of the games that I actually want to see are coming on tomorrow. So I am super duper excited to see how the Virginia teams do as my hometown. Maryland won today. I did see Maryland won today, so they will be playing Saturday. They play Saturday. Not sure who they are playing, but I just like March Madness, so I am excited about that and to just see how far teams go. My favorite teams, I don't really have for basketball a favorite team, but I do enjoy watching North Carolina schools, so that's Duke, UNC, NC State I like to watch, or NC State was in the NIT tournament this year, but it is on. So for the next couple of, weeks, we will be watching that, as well as the AAF, the Alliance League, is about to wrap up. They only have 2 more weeks left of that. So I am excited, which means that the NFL schedule is coming out soon. I am super excited to see what the schedule is, because although I do not have on my Eagle shirt today, I have on my Journey to Greatness shirt, which if you want more information, you can go to my website, Journey to Greatness 2911, and get more information about the products that we have. But Deshaun Jackson is back with the Eagles. Yes, I am excited. Can you see the smile on my face? I have been waiting for him to come back home for a few years now. So I am excited, and I will be planning to go to a game. So I have not planned my birthday that I want to do this year, because I want to see what game we'll be playing that weekend of my birthday in October. And yes, I am one of those that plan my birthday super early, but that's just because I like to celebrate, and it's either 2 things that go on with my friends. They either need to make sure that they have the money, or they need to make sure that their schedule is free. So if I give them enough time, then they can make sure that one, both, or all of them apply. So I am excited. I will be going, if it's not my birthday weekend, I'm going to several games. Is my plan this year, to go to several games. Hopefully I can go to one at the Saints Stadium. I love going to the Saints game. I like to go to one in Atlanta, one in Florida, and, of course, I have to go to the one at the Eagle Stadium. So we will see. But with that, I am going to go ahead and get started with today's topic, which is the power of approval. So last week I talked about being a work in progress. And the week before I talked about a sense of failure. And so we all have a sense of failure. Hello everyone for joining. Thank you for joining. Those that are new, I did not introduce myself. I'm sorry. Those that are new and those that are returning again, thank you for joining. I'm Lakeisha Major. I am the owner of Journey to Greatness, where we inspire individuals not to just survive, but to thrive in every area of their life. So, the power of approval. We all seek approval in some way, fashion, or another, whether we want to admit it or not, whether it's, if you're with your husband or wife, your significant other, even your friends, and you try on an outfit, your dress, men try on, their ties or a shirt, they're going out for the night, they go and say, how do I look, right? So it's about a sense of approval, because sometimes you just know that you look good, and then somebody comes in and be like, I don't know about that. And you're like, Well, if you're like me, you might just say, I don't care. I like it, so I'm about to wear it. You don't have to like it because it's on me. But it is a sense of approval, because there's a part of you that like, maybe I shouldn't wear it, but, I'm going to wear it anyway. Or you might be on the lines of like, I'm not sure how this looks together. So you ask and you find out, okay, well, maybe I need to switch this up, or yes, I was on the right line. So that's just talking about, your outfits and stuff. That's something that everybody can relate to, because that is something that we all do. You're always asking, how does this look? It's funny, I was thinking about a movie. Who remembers Karate Kid? Yes, Karate Kid with Daniel-san. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. I don't know why I thought about that movie today, but what I thought about was every time that Daniel-san went to go into a fight, or even, what was the other kid? What's his name? I forgot. Was this Kevin? What was his name? He was with the Cobras, and he would look over to, what is they called, the master people in karate, and when it was time for him to do something, they always looked over to the teacher, and what did he say? Finish him. Finish him. And then, Daniel-san, of course, knocked him out. But Daniel-san looked over to Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi didn't say anything. He just said, and what did Daniel-san know? Daniel-san knew that it was time to kick it up a notch and do what he needed to do. And so why did I think about Karate Kid? I don't know. I didn't see a preview for it. I didn't see anything, but it reminded me of how we do things and want approval. I think about sometimes I'm watching, whether it's a recital or one of my kids' games, a sports game, you always see the kids look up. And who are they looking for? They're looking for their parent. They're looking for, a mentor, something like that, to confirm what they did. They got the thumbs up. So they look for the approval. And then what happens when you get the thumbs up, or, the kids see the parents or the mentors out there? They kind of turn it up a notch. They, get a little extra excited. I love watching little kids at recitals, right? Because they see their parents, and then it's always one, you think that there's always one kid that just doesn't do anything that they're supposed to do. They are up there, and I'm laughing. They're supposed to be, singing, and they're up moving around, dancing, turning around, waving to the audience and all that stuff. But that's a sense of approval. They're sensing that of getting the thumbs up. I'm doing a good job, or you're doing a good job, or I am there to support you. So they feel that support and that love from the people that they care about. And so I kind of got this topic because I was talking to my mom. Anybody who knows Mama Major knows she is a tough cookie. Yes, she is. She is really tough. If you have not had the chance to meet Mama Major, you are in for a rude awakening when you do. Very loving, but I was talking to her this week, and we were talking about them coming up this weekend to visit, and so she said, "Are you out picking the kids up?" I said, "Yep. I'm waiting for my daughter to finish dance class, and then I got to run over and get my son from training, and then we'll head home." And so she's like, "Well, welcome to being a mother. Isn't it fun?" I was like, "Well, you do what you have to do." And so she was just talking. She was like, we did it, but you are at a disadvantage because you were doing it all by yourself. But you're doing a great job. And I was like, is this coming from my mom? Like, my mom is telling me that, I'm at a disadvantage because I'm doing it by myself. Normally, she just like, suck it up. You can do it, kind of thing. But it was like, she was just going on talking. I don't remember all that she said because I was just stunned that my mom was actually giving me some acknowledgments for all that. I mean, not to say she never does, but it was something about what she was saying, the acknowledgement. And maybe because I probably was at a time, maybe Monday, I think it was Monday, when I was like, I've gotten a lot of things wrong in my life and I just want to get them right. And so to hear that thumbs up, that sense of acknowledgement, from my mom, because most kids seek that approval from their parents. They might not seek it from that many other people. Well, we seek it from our friends, we seek it from all things, but the most that we seek from is from our parents. And to know that you have grown up and with all the mistakes that, you have made, the accomplishments that you have done, and no matter what, you got that sense of acknowledgement. You got that approval from my mom. I was like, whoo. That lady is a tough cookie, and to say that you're doing a good job, to keep on doing that, it's all working itself out, that, your kids are getting the best that they can get. I was like, all this time, I would want to say for a long time, I seeked out the approval for my parents, and I tried to overcompensate sometimes for some of the mistakes that I made that didn't make them too happy. And so how many times have you felt the same thing? Like, I have made a mistake, and I just want to get it right. I just want to make this person proud. I want to make myself proud. We've all been in those situations. We've all had that time in our lives where we want to get it right. And so part of getting it right is having the power of approval, having the approval from the people that are around you that matter, not the people that don't matter, but the people that love you, that care for you, that pour in you, having that sense that what I am doing, one, I'm on the right track. So what do they do when you get that approval? They confirm the goals that you have. They confirm that you are on the right track and doing the right thing. What else does it do? It reinforces your why. So when you're doing something, you have to know why you're doing it. Because if you don't have a why, those days when it's hard, those days when you don't feel like doing anything, it's that why that gets you up. It's that why that makes you keep on going. It's that why that makes you, lose the weight or finish the degree, start the business, or, train harder, or whatever it is. It's that why that does it. So let me ask you, what is your why? What is your why for getting up every morning? What is your why for going to work? Not just because I got to pay these bills, so I can have a roof over my head and some food to eat. What is your why? Your why has to be strong enough to get you, because it doesn't matter as much when you have the approval for your goals if you don't have the why to go with it. Because I've had a lot of approvals and I quit. Can anybody relate? Because I quit, even with the approval of what I was doing, really did, because my why wasn't strong enough. My why wasn't there to tell me, even with the approval, I can still keep on going, because the people that are approving you aren't there with you day in and day out. They're not there with you when you gotta write the papers or write the business plan or go to the training, or whatever the case might be. They're not there with you all the time in the hard time. It is your why that gets you there. And what else do you get when you have approval? So you are confirmed on your goals. You're reinforced with your why. And the other thing is, you have a sense of entitlement. You have a proud moment. You feel uplifted and like, I really can do this, because when you don't have those people standing with you, when you don't have that why, when you don't have the goal set forward, you don't have that, you walking with your chest sticked out. Is that the right word? Your chest stuck out. Are we on the right terms right now? So you don't walk that way, because there is a level that you go to when you get that pat on the back, when you get you are doing a good job, when you get you're on the right track, when you know your why. There is a different walk that you have. There's a different effort that you take. Even I talk about me starting this business and becoming a motivational speaker. What is my why in that? My why is one. The main why is to showing my kids that no matter what obstacle, no matter what fear that you have, no matter what you do, you can go and complete it, because why? They're looking at me. So if I quit on my why, which they are my why, I have to show them that you can be a strong, powerful, successful person no matter what has come your way. Your past does not determine your future. What you do today is what determines your future. So you can always change what has happened, but no, you can't change what has happened, but you can change what is going to happen. And with your why, with the approval, with you setting goals, so you can't get an approval if you never set a goal. It starts with setting a goal, and setting a goal. After you set your goal, you have to know what your why is to complete that goal. And while you're in the process is when you get the approval to help you keep on going. So these are steps that you're building up on. So with that, I didn't have much. I just wanted to come with you to tell you that the power of approval goes a long way. So practice that in your everyday life as you are, if you have kids, if you have a family, your husband, your wife, your spouse. These are things that they are looking for from you. Are you giving those things to them? And are you receiving it from the people that you are around? Are the people that you're around always giving you negative vibes? Are they always telling you what you can't do and what you shouldn't do and that goal isn't good for you? Are the people that are around you bringing positive things to you? Are they mentoring you? Are they allowing you and encouraging you to trust the process? That's something that you have to look in yourself, and you have to know, but you have to know that the power of approval is strong. The power of approval is what helps the person go the extra mile. I just thought about in track. I saw something where, you see somebody giving up and they just can't do it and they want to give up, and somebody comes in and they run with them. Come on, you can do this. You can do it. I'm with you. I'm standing with you. That is the power of approval. That is the power that helps somebody go the extra mile, that helps somebody accomplish their goals. So with that, that's all that I have for you. That is all that I have for you on this Thriving Thursday. I am so glad that you joined me today as I talked about the power of approval. Hopefully you got at least one thing from it that I have said. Do not forget to join me on Tuesdays for Just Thrive. I had my first Just Thrive this week, where I had my good friend Melissa on, and she talked about her story. So if you did not catch Just Thrive, just make sure that you go back and on my Facebook, Journey to Greatness 2911, it is up there and you can hear her story. You have to excuse the technical difficulties in the beginning, but probably around minute 8 or 9. You can skip to that if you would like, and then you can start hearing her story. Next week, we will have another guest. As you hear the intro music going, as we come on and go off, you hear the intro music. That is a good friend of mine. So he will be on talking about his story and what's going on. And don't forget to come back next Thursday as we go over a different topic on Thriving Thursdays on how to thrive in your everyday life. If you missed some of the Just Thrive, or you missed some of Thriving Thursdays, the show is always recorded. You can go back and watch it. There, you can go on YouTube, my YouTube channel, which I will put in the comments, that you can go back and watch previous episodes if you missed last week's, or if you wanted to hear about a sense of failure. They are there for you to always go back and listen to. With that, I am out of here. Don't forget to like, share, follow. Invite a guest next time, because you do not want to keep these nuggets to yourself. You want to share them with your friends, with your family, so you all can grow at the same time. With that, I am out of here. I will talk to you next week, and I will go back in the comments and interact with those that have made comments. So with that, I will see you later. Have a good night, good weekend, and I'm about to go enjoy me some March Madness. I am out of here.